What up, kinfolk? It's your boy Screwface Capone in the house. It is Saturday, January 30th. Hard to believe this month just started and we're already about to hit February. But here's the top 5 for this past week. Not a whole lot of big gaming news, but there are a few items I felt like bringing up. So we're just gonna hop in and get started. So obviously the biggest news story this past week is GameStop. I'm not going to go into the whole thing right now because there are a number of sites out there that can break it down better than I could. But mainly the Cliff's Notes is that GameStop was in trouble, and I think shareholders were getting ready to sell their stock to make sure it's at an all-time low and probably liquidate it and cost a lot of people their jobs. But what happened is that a Reddit forum called Wall Street Bets picked up on it. And first of all, correct me if I'm wrong about any of this stuff, but the Wall Street Bets picked up on it, and their members started purchasing lots of GameStop stock. While it was dirt cheap to buy it, and then what happened was that caused the stock to raise in price to the point where at one point it was at $450 a share. So then what happened, now a lot of people are doing this through the app called Robinhood, which does commission-free trades. And what that means is, if you're not familiar with stock purchasing, then whenever you buy a stock, then you usually pay a commission. So, if you're paying something for $10 a share, if you're buying 3 stocks or something at $10 a share, then you're probably gonna end up paying $27. Well, if the commission fee was $7, and you're buying 3, if you're buying 3 shares of stock at $10 a share, then you're actually paying $17 a share because of that commission fee. But the Robinhood app, that gives you commission-free shares, so you're paying $0. So what's been happening is that the Robinhood app, as well as some other apps, they've been limiting trades on GameStop, because apparently it's getting too much for the big hedge fund managers. So now there's some class action lawsuits going down because people are being cheated out of money on this who legitimately paid for stock. And the crazy part is that it was all good. We have hedge fund managers buying millions of shares and shit. But now that you got the regular person doing it, then that's when there's a problem, because you got so many people now who are making it come up and who are able to cash in on this. So again, I won't go through the whole thing because there's a number of sites out there who can break it down for you better than I could. But apparently, right now the new stock to buy is Dogecoin. So that's a form of cryptocurrency that was created as a joke, but right now it's fluctuating in price. Let me see if I can see what the Dogecoin share is right now. Let me check some. It's a form of cryptocurrency. So the stock price right now looks like I don't know if I can see it or not. Coinbase. So right now it's down to 0.0285, and the goal is to get this number up to 1. So it's been fluctuating up and down. So what it is when you buy maybe $10 of Dogecoin, you're actually buying buying X amount of shares. Well, X amount of bits or whatever at this current price. So once it hits 1, then your shares are going to be more than that. So that's the big thing. I'm not sure if it'll ever be up there because the way it's fluctuating. Plus, somebody's going to come down hard on it. If anything, I'm kind of kicking myself in the pants for not buying stock in GameStop, not purchasing GameStop stock when I had the chance. But hey, of course, something else will come along, which will be the next big thing, and they'll find another way to exploit it too. So I think what is the lower class getting some of that pie, so I can't really be mad about it, So on to the next story. Sadly, we mourn the passing of actress Jeanette Maus, who gamers know who gamers may or may not know, is involved in the upcoming game Resident Evil Village. She passed away from colon cancer on the 25th of January. It was at the age of 39. Her fiance Dustin Warren confirmed this sadly. She wasn't just involved with Resident she'll be playing as one of the witches in Resident Evil Village, but she wasn't just involved with Resident Evil Village either. She was featured in the game, but the show Charm City Kings, Your Sister's Sister, and My Effortless Brilliance. I'll link to that article in the description. She was also an acting teacher and a coach as well. She was involved with John Rosenfield Studios, and she had an impact, and she probably had an impact on the careers of so many as a teacher and as a coach. It's always tragic when you hear about somebody passing away so young, especially at the age of 39. And I'm the same age as well, so it's always tragic when you hear about that, especially when you think about like the impact they could have had, like going forward, like both in entertainment as well as the lives of so many others that she was able to work with. So again, like they say, the good die young. So my heart definitely goes out to her family, her fiance Dustin Warren, anyone who's ever worked with her, along with anyone she's ever coached or taught, or who knew her or she knew in life. Rest in power, Jeanette Maus. Alright, you have until, if you haven't done so already and you're looking forward to it, you have until 1 a.m. Pacific and 3 a.m. Eastern February 1st to download and play the Switch demo of Capcom's Monster Hunter Rise. If you didn't see my top 20 for 21 video last week, and you should, Monster Hunter Rise is one of 2 Monster Hunter games that are coming to the Switch this year. And what this is, it's bringing over several features from Monster Hunter World to the Switch. And seeing as how Monster Hunter World was Capcom's highest selling title, it's definitely going to be one that fans are going to be looking forward to. You also have until that time to play the online features with up to 3 of your friends. And while you can save progress within the game, your saved progress in the demo won't carry over to the full game. But if you do have saved progress, you can unlock a special items pack for the main game. Let's take a look at that. So it's just some basic items right here that you can use to help. That's basically a booster pack for when you buy the game. And the game itself will be coming. The game itself will be coming out on the 26th, and there'll also be a set of amiibo figures coming out as well. So I wonder what these will look like. Monster Hunter Rise amiibos. These are some gold sets. So it looks like these are the new amiibos that are gonna be coming out. Yeah, if you're a collector, and they'll unlock some stuff in the game as well, so that's definitely something you'll want to be looking out for. So the indie developed horror game The Medium released this past week on Xbox Series X and PC. It's also on Game Pass. The developer Blooper Team has recouped its production and promotion costs, which is pretty awesome for a new IP. Also, the fact that it's on Game Pass makes it even more impressive. And what's different about this one is that instead of being on Xbox One and being forwardly compatible for the Xbox Series X, it's just released on Xbox Series X and PC. So there's a little bit of fracturing in the audience. So it's unknown if most of the sales came from Xbox Game Pass residuals, or obviously people are are buying the game. So that might be the source of where most of the game sales are coming from. So let's see, if you go to Metacritic, then the game itself is it's pretty mixed reviews. You got reviews that are all over the place. Some pretty much like it. You got like lots of 9s and 10s. Others think it's just decent, like above average, like 70s and stuff. So it looks like it's a pretty decent. So it looks like it's a pretty decent game. It's being fairly well received for a new horror game. Of course, as you know, Blooper Team isn't any stranger to horror. They released the Blair Witch game, as well as the Layers of Fear series, also the Observer, which is kind of like cyberpunk horror. So I guess if you're into horror and you got an Xbox Series X or a decent PC, then this is definitely one to check out. So last week I told you about Battleborn coming to an end, shortly if it hasn't done so already. But another live service game is Ninja Theory's Bleeding Edge. A lot of you probably don't remember that game, even though I foolishly put that as one of my top 20 to look out for 2020. But hey, it was a 4-on-4 melee-focused combat game. Had some pretty cool character designs. It was meant to be a live service game from Ninja Theory. They had it in development before they were acquired by Microsoft. So the game is basically having its development being shut down, so there will be no new content coming for the game, as the developers are going to be focusing toward the upcoming Hellblade 2 as well as 2 other projects. One of these projects, I assume, being the upcoming Project Mara. Frankly, I kind of figured like this would be this was how it was going to go out. Disappointingly, I played it a few times. I kind of enjoyed what I played, but it seemed like if you didn't get the advantage, like as soon as you started a match, you got dog out on. And if you did, then it seemed like it would end up being a big squash match. And I kind of felt like if they just added some like maybe single player content, more characters or whatever. But you know what? But I guess it was fun while it lasted. They tried some. I can't fault them for trying something out of their wheelhouse, but you know, live service games are usually a crapshoot. We saw that with Avengers. We saw that with Battleborn. We saw that with Anthem and other different games. So obviously with Bleeding Edge, you know, like Ninja Theory isn't exactly known for multiplayer action games, but hey. It had some pretty cool designs, but really, again, it really didn't seem to have much staying power. And of course, with them being it's no huge loss. I mean, they're going to be concentrating on Hellblade 2, Project Mara, and whatever else they got in the works. So that's pretty much it. And hopefully, the game will still be playable for the time being. So that wraps up for another edition of Top 5. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like what you just saw, hit that like button. Also, if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon. That way you'll know when I put out another video. It's likely Sunday when this video goes up. You're probably watching this right now. I'm working on the on my predictions for 2021 video, and that should be up either Monday or Tuesday. And I also got another trailer preview coming up, and that should also be on Monday or Tuesday. So the latest I have all these things out before Wednesday. So again, like, comment, subscribe, share, let your people know about this. I'm going to come up this year, so again, make sure you subscribe. And until then, I'm I-51,000G, Ken Folk.